Hi, welcome to Awards, the show that focuses on businesses and restaurants in the Evanston area. I am Lily Apostolou here today at Homestead Meats. Why don't we go inside and see what they have? Come on. Hi, we're here with Ron Ostreicher. He's the owner of Homestead Meats. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for
Just
coming.
trying to get some information from you and get some background on you. And if you'd like to just tell us where you're from and how you got started here in Evanston.
I'm from Israel originally. I lived here for many years. Been in Evanston for about 15 years now. And started this. The process of this place began with me being a stay-at-home dad and cooking a lot and learning about food and also trying to recreate food that I was more used to, like in more European
Oh, that's great.
setting or approach.
Great. So tell us about becoming a butcher. I mean, is that just wanting to learn more about food? You got into it and then you decided to open a shop here and...
Right. I started more with the science of curing meats and smoking and preserving, and gradually it kind of grew into more of butchering and of course cooking, and charcuterie is the general world for this. Yeah.
So great. Now tell us about the meats. Tell us about where you source from. Where does the meat come from? Where do the products come from?
Yeah, what makes us unique is that we work directly with few very small farms of very dedicated farmers that do amazing work raising their livestock in no confinement, in pasture, feeding them pretty much just what they raise on the farm. And those farmers bring us whole animals, and we break it down and create either the deli meats. We make the deli meats ourselves, everything that we have in the store.
That's so great.
And I'm a big fan of the work that the farmers do, because it all begins with them. That's where, what you start with really what makes your product special.
It makes a difference, right? The taste, how they feed the animal, how they have the animal, and all that. It affects the quality of the meat, the taste of the meat, I would say. Great. Can you tell us about the cuts of meat? Maybe what to look for, how to find quality in meat? Maybe
there's many cuts.
Sure.
Too many to go over here. One thing that I find that we do that you can't find in a lot of other butcher shops, we create some kind of it's part of a modern butchery that's going on all around the country. When you get a really good beef, when the beef is sourced from a local farm and it's really of exceptional quality, there's a lot of parts in it where traditionally in commodity beef would have to go directly into grind. With our beef like that, you can create a lot of interesting steaks that were before unknown, and the list is long. You can create steaks from the round, from areas that were like traditionally not grillable, so to speak.
So what other types of meats do you have here? So beef. I saw a little rabbit earlier. Can you tell us about that?
We're starting to get rabbit.
Sure.
We have beef, we have pork, and we have lamb.
Okay.
All coming to us from different farms. And we get chicken and eggs from Wisconsin. A guy who, again, does very dedicated and hard work to have his chickens live only on what's in pasture. And he also raises rabbits, which we starting to bring in. Rabbit is still a challenge for the American,
I would agree.
not palate, the American eye,
Right, we're used to seeing those pets maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, so it's a great thing, it's a great meat. It's a great meat, low in cholesterol, and very sustainable and environmentally correct actually, mammal that you can eat.
No kidding.
So we get those. We also do special orders. We can pretty much.
Great.
That's another thing. People can call us, and if they want 6 rabbits or any particular part, I can order it from the farmers, and they'll bring it to me.
So tell me about the sausages you make in-house. All the sausages are made in-house. Great. Can you tell me about the spices that you use and the ingredients that you use that go into that?
Okay, we make everything here.
Nice.
We make sausages from scratch, small batches. It's a little bit of a tedious work, a lot harder, and because of it's a small amount, we often run out of them, and we try to have as much variety as we can. And just like with the pork and the beef that we use, every other ingredients as well is very high quality. We only get our spices from the Spice House, which I think is just about the best spices you can get. Some of them we use wines in some of the sausages. Our crowd favorite sausage is our beer brats, which we use. We actually collaborate on that with another local business, Temperance Beer Brewery.
Sure, wow.
So we use only a particular dark beer that they brew in our beer brats, and it's a great combination.
That sounds so great. So tell us, why go to a butcher? Why a butcher versus going to just the grocery store or Jewel or what have you?
Well, beside the main reason of the quality that we offer here, that I described already, there's that personal approach. It's people come in here, we talk. I like to talk to people. That's my favorite activity, especially about cooking. And then we talk about how to cook things, what to do. Sometimes I find that I tell them, or I change their mind about, they come with a concept and we can give them more ideas or save them money, or it's a great personal and a dialogue, and every person is a name and is a person, And
that sounds nice, right? So people come in, you help them, maybe you help with recipes or how to cook, how to prepare.
Absolutely.
That is different than going to the grocery store. You're not going to find that if you just go to a Jewel or something like that.
Right.
That's wonderful. Do you think it'd be possible if I can maybe cut something or try my hand at something?
Sure, we'll cut something. We'll have Raul help you.
Oh, great. Okay, thank you. Well, this was such a pleasure. Thank you so much for your time and showing us around. It's lovely to be here, so thank you again.
Good talking to you. Thanks.
To you. Hi all, we're here with Raul. He's going to show us a little bit about cutting this up. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into butchering?
About 3 years ago, it's almost 4 years ago, I started at Whole Foods in the meat department as a counter help. Didn't know anything about meat, and it kind of caught my attention, seeing the meat cutters spread the muscles apart, cut steaks for people, because those people were going to take those steaks home and have them for their family. So I figured, why not to get into a trade where I can actually use my hands and learn about meat cutting. And then from there I moved up to Chicago just recently, and then I was a meat apprentice there, and then I left there and I started here, and now I'm a butcher. So it's like my dream job.
That's so great. That's so great. Well, hopefully you'll show us what to do here.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe you can show us the knives or the utensils that...
the tools of the trade.
There you go. Wow, you got your...
Regular boning knife. We have just a regular skinning knife when you have to trim up fat or take out sinew. Of course, what everybody knows is the meat cleaver. And the breaking knife, I have to cut anything separate big muscles or anything like that. Always wearing my protection. Got the mesh glove and then my sharpener.
Nice.
So I have everything I need on my body.
That's so great.
And today we'll be breaking down the round. This is the hind quarter of the animal. You're getting all your grilling steaks, some grilling steaks. You're getting top round, bottom round, eye of round. Not so much favorable cuts, but still good regardless.
No kidding.
Good
and so, oh, go ahead.
No.
This is what kind of animal is this?
This is beef.
This is a beef leg. Gotcha. Oh, great. And then, does this come from?
This comes from LA Pryor. This is,
nice.
I believe, Ottawa, Illinois.
Nice. Okay, great.
So very close.
Wow. Okay, great. Yeah. If you don't mind showing us how to cut into it, that'd be great. Oh wow.
them off the fat,
Nice.
so you can get a better idea of where the muscles are coming from.
Wow. What do you do with the fat? Is that something you save and cook with?
Save it depending on how good the fat is.
Nice.
Some of the stuff we do use, some of the stuff we don't use. If it's like a solid, like not crinkly fat, then we save it for our beef sausages, such as our summer sausage, our kielbasa that we make in-house.
Nice.
All right, I just took off the top round where you're getting your London broils and pub steaks, roasts, things like that.
Wow.
Just a huge piece of meat.
That was pretty quick how you cut that. Pretty much, I would say. So how do you cook that? Is that once you cut it up?
The way you cut it up is you just take this one off, cut the London broil, that's like grilling steak. Or you take that off and you split it into 3 sections. You have like a top round roast.
Nice. Okay.
For winter time.
Oh, that sounds good.
Finally.
Yeah. Wow.
Actually, if you want to separate this.
Sure.
Walk you through it.
Okay.
Watch out.
So I gotta put the fancy glove on. That's so great.
Are you?
I'm a righty, so okay. All right.
Actually, is your dominant hand like you would be cutting with this?
I would be cutting this way. So put the. Okay, awesome. Wow. All right. Ooh, feels awesome.
All right. Lock it in. So
lock it in. Thanks. Oh yeah. There we go. Wow.
Oh, it's not grabbing. There we go.
That's good.
All right. So you're just gonna follow the seam and.
All right. All right. Follow the seam. Follow the seam. Man, I feel like my yaya in Greece in the village when they slaughter the animals and cut them up. It's so great. All right. Do I keep going?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh wow.
Keep going right there.
Is that good?
Just separate this right here.
Like that. Is that good? Is that good?
And
wow.
Go in there.
Nice.
That muscle out.
Nice. Oh yeah. See, there's a finesse to this that I don't have.
Well, practice makes perfect.
Nice. Wow.
The shank.
What?
Just use that for like shank soup or ossobuco, beef ossobuco.
Ooh, ossobuco.
Slice that on the bandsaw and you put that in the soup.
Wow.
Or you can just trim it up and use it for grinds.
Okay.
If you have it. And
wow. Wow. Do you need your glove back?